What's good, Chaotic Nation? It's your boy Chaos here. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody, and we are going to be trying to get this game done today. Really, I needed some water, but we're going to try. I don't know if this works, but we're going to try to go south. Okay, this is why we can't do this. Gotcha. It's like there's a reason we can't do this, right? And that is it. So I believe we have to go to not Golden Run. I believe we have to go to Lavender Town to unlock what we need. I think it's gonna be, I don't have cut on anything right now, so I'm gonna have to probably do this battle. Yeah, that's fine. They're so weak. They're so low leveled. It's ridiculous. It's just great. Well, I guess they're not so low leveled. Oh man. Give me a second. I need to fix this. I'll be into this one. If I turn it off, will it make the sound still? I think it might. Okay, well, we'll try it and see what happens. Sorry, there's an event that I'm a part of that's going on right now, and obviously I'm not doing it, but right at the moment. This is probably another one that I'm gonna have to do, regardless of how I get away from it, but there's no way it would still. Oh, my replay is super far behind. That's why it's crazy. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, I'm still on the starting soon screen, man. Like that's kind of crazy. But I think we have to come over here. I just got 18 grand from that guy. And we have to get a radio card, right? I don't remember how this goes. But we get a radio card or something from this. And then we can go from there. Okay. Oh, the power plant's off still. You upgrade with experience. Okay. Are you like saying, sorry, you can only go ground floor? You've stepped up as your security. So the power plant needs to go back up. Do I have access to do that right now? Like technically, do we have access to do that? Because we should have done. We should have done all the stuff for them already. I actually don't remember if I fought or skipped trainers here. I think I had to fight you, so we definitely fought you. I think I dodged everyone else. Well, definitely not that way. Well, I'm gonna need to get off my bike. And then we just need to go down. So now it's quiet. So I don't think there's really anything else. To be fair, I've only done this like every time I've played the game, and I don't remember how it ever goes. Alright, we can stop that now. think I'll take my shot in the grass. Alright. We're back. We did the gym. We gave him the power plant. The power plant. We give him the part back, then we can go to the thing. Forgot we had to do that first. Now we're all set to go back. Which is good because we have free access to Lavender. Kanto's such a weird region. It's very weird. Yes, thanks. Give me the Experience card. Now I have the Kanto card, so I can do stuff in Kanto. Which means I can go back to... I'll go back to Vermilion. And we can make our way through the tunnel to go say hi to Brock. Alright. Nope. I don't know why we're lagging, but we're lagging. There we go. I remembered how to do it. Ha 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 ha. Look at me go. We don't really care about getting the Snorlax though. We just needed to take him out. And then we're gonna make we go Brock. But Brock, Blaine, Blue, is that where we're at? It's kind of crazy if that's true. I think that is true. I don't think there's much else beyond that. Oh, I expected you to give me something else. I don't think we really need to go down here yet. Jeez, why are we lagging so bad? No idea. Either way, we're on our way to fight Brock. So we gotta go to Brock first. But do I have to cut to get out of here? I think I have to cut to get out of here. Right? Is there a way to get around this? It doesn't look like it. No, you have to cut to get out. Alright, so remember what we did last time. Same plan applies here. To be fair, you're not really using Felix's full moveset, so you can get away with just giving it cut for a while. I gotta remember what we get rid of for cut. It's Curse. So, yeah, you don't have to worry. You could always reteach Iron Tail. Curse is nice as a setup option, but you can't always reteach Iron Tail with the TM, which is what I would recommend you do. And I'll talk about that probably in the video. Iron TM to replace. Cut. Sure, you are done. That'll be my notes. And what we'll do right now is we'll fix that immediately. We're actually gonna see. Because I don't think we ever actually get done with it. I really don't think we get done with it. Because I believe there's stuff in Mount Silver that we have to use cut for. So that'll probably never actually happen. Ooh. No, please get off my screen, thanks. I accidentally loaded open the chat feature on my web browser, which is crazy. All right, so we have our moveset back. This is pretty much just Dundee wrecking shop. A lot of the rock types are water types though. I mean, I guess we can let... I mean, Muscle hasn't really done much. Let's let Muscle do it. See if we can't get some KOs and such that way. To be fair, we really have everything we need, so it's not like we need to really focus on doing other things. All right, Brock. Let's go. Show me your team. Show me your moves. It's a bunch of rock types. It's Graveler. Guess you still have the quad weakness to water there. But none of these Pokemon have the right sturdy. Right on these nuts. Should be gone as well. I should just click cross chop 6 times or 5 times and be done with the battle. Onyx might be the exception. Did not get the drop. But that raises Rock's special defense, not physical. It did not stop the notification. Alright, let me fix that. I'm just gonna delete it real quick. And I'll put it back up when I do it again. Alright. Kabutops, you have Swift Swim. Not this one. That's fine if you take me out. I mean, I guess the best bet is still going Dundee. That's crazy that does so little. I think I just die here, right? I should have. I kind of wanted to agility. I just didn't do it. Okay, Brock's putting up a little bit more of a fight than I would have thought. I wouldn't have expected Brock to be, like, holding his own this long. Are you gonna heal or are you gonna just let me win? Stop full restoring. Just lose. Lose with dignity, man. Yeah, these guys are easy. Every single one of them easy. Alright, so that is that done. Brock beaten. And now we go see Blaine. We just get to also mollywop. Fortunately, I have to walk all the way down there. I do have Rock Smash still. So we can grab this. That's actually a helpful item to grab. We don't have a lot of items that we get to put on our Pokemon in this game. Although we probably should use the Carbos. Give you a little bit of an edge, speed-wise. I didn't even see what the item was that he was holding. I think it's bright powder. The text box is just so fast. Alright. Well, that's done. So let's we can heal when we get there, honestly. It's not like we're gonna come across crazy strong trainers or anything like that. Until we just get out of here. And all the wild Pokemon are like level 3, so it's really not a problem at all. I really do like this version of Viridian Forest. I think it's just, it looks better. It might be, it could also just be the engine, but the verticality, I think, is what makes it a little bit better. It's like there's levels. It's like there wouldn't be 2 grass patches here. There would be 2 different levels. Dude, can I just get out of this? I do have another max repel. I probably should proc it. Dude, yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to buy more. Oh, I'm in a battle. Wrong. Need to do this. Does Steelix have an item? You have a Yachi berry. That works better for you, actually. Alright, I use my max repel so I can kind of just get out of here now. Okay, I take back what I said about the verticality. They might have done a little bit too much with it. Dude, I don't want to fight you, man. It's literally just a waste of time. To be fair, the trainers are not the worst, but they're not great either. It does feel very time-wasty. No, I don't want anyone's phone number. I want to go home. I want to get to Viridian City. I want to buy stuff that is going to be useful for us, and then we can move from there. And by buy stuff, I mean I want to get repels. Because holy crap, we need repels. Not crazy. Alright, we need to heal here so we can set up the save point. Or the return point, I should say. When we come back. Our next fight is fire, so let's let Dundee deal with it. And then we'll have to figure out how to prepare ourselves for blue. I love Gen 1. Gen 1 Route 1, man. What I don't love is getting encounters every 2 steps. I can't imagine like shiny hunting in this game. Like there's no boosted odds. You're literally just running into grass and running out of grass. Thanks, lady. Alright. We are now to Blaine. Here we go. There's not a whole lot to this. I mean, honestly, you could spend more time than I am. Simply by actually like exploring and stuff, but We're here to touch base on Cinnabar and then walk away. I don't know if we have to come back here first. You're not ready to battle me yet. I have 6. Yes, I need 7. I'm not sure if we have to come back here or not. But I think we have to, like, trigger at least Blue not being here before we can go back to the gym. But I don't know. I'm just making up stuff, honestly. It sounds right. To be fair, I don't know a lot of people who take this part of Kanto seriously at all. You don't look down. Good part is I can always float back. I do think I have to fight this one lady. And we'll let that be your job, Lantern. And then we'll be done. Bidoof. That's not what I expected you to send out, honestly. But I'm glad we killed it, because I hate those things. And then do I have to fight this lady? Yes. I am in a hurry. I'm trying to get this gym battle done. I don't want to be here anymore. The other thing is, like, their Pokemon aren't fully evolved. Which is kind of crazy at this point in time. Like, he says, knowing, like, many randomizers he's done where it's like, I'm not actually making them have forcing fully evolved Pokemon at a certain point, but really, you should. Oh, this is Seafoam. Right, because we go up and then we have to fight all of the trainers here, don't we? Yeah. I don't think we can just sneak around. Ugh. You're just wasting time, game. Just wasting my time. Alright, you fight them and then they move out of the way. I think we can only fight, we can get by only fighting 3 trainers. If we go the right way. I think normally most people go right there. But I'm pretty sure if we just go left. Oh, see, you're a dick. You're a dick and you move the wrong way. Yeah. So that literally doesn't work. You have to fight all of the idiots. This is so annoying. It's so annoying. Like, making me fight every single trainer in here. For no good reason whatsoever. We lose, we take a step back. Woo. I don't have to fight you. You're blocking him this way, but if we do this... You do only have to fight 3 trainers if you go the right way. Macargo fast, more like Macargo dead. Got him. I got burned for no reason. That's so mean. Why would you do that to me? Do I even have a burn? I have full heals. You know, Blaine, I did not listen. I did not bring burn heal. My bad. That one's on me. Honestly. Alright, dude. Hey, you! My gym on Cinnabar Island was burned down by the eruption, but I will not give up. Take a look at this cave. We've turned it into a gym, and I'm still acting as a gym leader. Give me the gym badge if you manage to defeat me. Are you ready? Here we go. Alright, Blaine. Show me your worst. Literally your worst is Macargo. I appreciate that people want to use Macargo, but Macargo is not good unless you're like doing Nuzlocke. Really? How many burns are we gonna get, man? I need status. Well, that's just mean. That was one turn. That's two. I mean, we heal it off. We're just waiting for the sun to die. And honestly, it'd be great if it was on the overheat turn there. Because I would have been able just to the one shot. That's crazy. That is ridiculous. I got burned on both my attacks. Got burned on both my attacks. Why? Just why? Come on. I know the sun is still up, but we can at least do damage. This fight is just proven to be annoying. Alright, you're gonna set up the sun again? No, you're gonna confuse me. Like a jerk. Yeah, I forgot he jumps so high. This confusion is annoying. Right, this Rapidash actually is a problem. But double burn was ridiculous. Double burn was crazy ridiculous. Oh, it actually KO'd. Wow. I wasn't thinking it would. But I should be faster. I'm not, actually. That's crazy. And a burn! Dude, this guy gets so much hacks. He's just hacking like crazy, dude. I'm like, I should live anything but overheat, to be fair. You just got every single hack out there. That was how that fight went. He just hacks and hacks and hacks and hacks. Wow. Alright, I need to pull up. Just to see, I guess we don't really need to know what Blue's level is, considering we've been going in very underleveled this whole time. He's got a 60, so I just can't believe I got that unlucky. I mean, the burn percentage is only 10%, and I got it. I got it twice. I got 100% of the time on for alligator. To be fair, Flare Blitz has 10% too, and I think I only got it once out of, I don't remember how many. Yes, you have to come back here and talk to Blue. Because he wants you to be like, he's like, how many gym badges you got? Oh, you have enough to fight me? Let's do this. And then we beat him back to his gym by flying to the Pokemon Center in the town first. That's how we do it. I still have the egg in my box, which I find funny. I find that very, very funny. But oh well. All right, Echo is going to be the win con here. Early, because I honestly don't remember what you lead with, but you should have Executor. You have Charizard, right? Or am I thinking of... You should have Executor, Alakazam, Charizard, Garrett. Is it Gyarados? Gyarados. Arcanine, maybe? Maybe you don't have Charizard. Maybe you have Arcanine. In fact, I'm pretty sure you have Arcanine. How do I get out of this one? Oh, I go right. So I think it's actually Arcanine. Dang it, I think I messed it up. I did. That's mean. It's also mean. Alright, just kill it. We'll heal when we get the blue. We want to go back to this one because we need to go over here. And I don't remember if we just go straight up. I think we have to go all the way to the right. Yes, we do. That's the only one with a red panel. Okay. Again, I should know Blue's team. It's pretty good. And every time I do Pokemon with my friends, we based our teams off of Blue's roster. So you had each a starter Pokemon. So I don't think he actually has one of this, and then you had one of the elemental, each type of the starter trio. So you got a grass type, which is an Executor. I think he has Gyarados and Arcanine. He has Alakazam. Pidgeot is his ace. And what's this 6 Pokemon? I don't think it's Umbreon or Espeon. It might be. But either way, I lead with Dunny. I'm pretty sure the lead is going to be... It could be Gyarados. I think it's Executor. And either way, I think we can... Jeez. We can pivot out if we need to. So... Alright, Blue. Last gym leader. It is lead Executor. Okay. So this should be a psychic move. I should quad effect U-turn. I believe that's the right call. It does half. I'm gonna go to Porter. I don't think it's very helpful anyway. And we'll just get our screens up. I mean, it's a 70 times 4. I think it is a roll, I believe. It is a roll. Alright, I'm not sure if it matters who I go into here. Rhydorn! That's the one we're missing. I do want to go to Dundee, though. I don't want to burn my Lantern yet. So I will probably need Lantern for Pidgeot, I would imagine. Oh, I'm a champ on the team too. And I threw away my ability to fight it well. Come on, Echo. Just lose, why don't you? Thanks. Alright. We'll do the Machamp off. He hit 2 of 2 dynamic punches. Just so we're aware. That's crazy. So I might be able to flinch. He probably just resets. Yeah. Alright, well, I did save, so we know that it's important to save now Alakazam. I just forgot what his team was. Now we know what this team is, so we're fine. This is Psychic. Do I want to switch, though? I can. The pivot I can make is to Rocky. Who probably is not as effective in this fight. We get enough chip that... Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty good scenario for me. All things considered. Because now I don't have to figure out the sack to bring in Porter for free. We just get to do it. It's not dead. Okay. There's a full restore. I believe that and Fly should be enough to KO. Stone Edge still hits. I forgot about that. That's such a stupid rule. Only punch should KO. It doesn't. Now how do I beat Executor? I mean, I guess we do have Crunch. I should be faster. It doesn't kill, though. But this is free into Lantern, who clicks Signal Beam. Because even if you heal, that's quad effective. Alright, how many do you have left? You have 4, so this is Rhydon. So we haven't seen your water type, and we haven't in your Pidgeot. And your fire type. So I think it's it's literally just Arcanine, Pidgeot, and the other one left. Alright, I'm going... Who's alive? Muscle. I mean, I want to get free heals. We'll take the full restore turn. I'll heal up Lantern. And we'll just die to a Flare Blitz, but I want to have Lantern in the best positions possible to try to live. There's a burn. Because why wouldn't there be a burn? Alright, the best thing Gyarados can do is flinch hacks me. Never mind, it's got Return. Which doesn't two-shot, but comes pretty darn close. Either way, Thunderbolt one-shots. It's 2 levels higher, there's no way you live that. And then it's us versus Pidgeot. At 10 level difference. Do you have Return on this too? Because if you do, we might be dead. That was a crit. That was unnecessary. You do have Return on this. I lived on 2. That's nuts. That's nuts. Wait, is Return always a 2-show? Yes. Return's always a 2-co. So I need Steelix for Pidgeot. Alright, we have some answers. I guess my initial question is, can Lantern one-shot the Executor from this range? Like, am I faster and will I one-shot? I do not. And I'm gonna just straight up die. And I need Lantern for Gyarados, so that doesn't work. So I can't actually one-shot Executor with anything. You're my weakest link. But you're just dying. So let's actually go Echo, sack to muscle. Because that's probably the right line. Sack to muscle. We don't live the psychic. We go back to Echo, who should KO from here. Does not. Alright, who is the next most expendable member? Dundee, actually. Yeah, and then we go to Lantern. Because if you heal, we signal beam. And we know we're faster than you, so if you keep healing, we're gonna win it eventually. Okay. Right on these nuts. That is a free surf. Okay, Machamp. Machamp is the problem because I got a sack here. But who do I need to sack? Do we figure out what the grass type's already dead? The answer is Echo, then. Echo has no means to be on the team still. Right, you just hit Stone Edge every time. Because you have no guard. But that gets Porter out for free for a Psychic. Which doesn't KO? How does that not KO? That's crazy, that doesn't KO. And I'm slower? It's a Machamp. Okay. So no, don't click fly. That's the only change I would make, is don't click fly. So far, just don't click fly. It's a muscle. For the sack. Into Echo again. For the KO. Alright. This is where we went Dundee. That just gets crit. I feel like we got crit last time, too. All that work just to get a full restore to prop. That's really all we're doing. That's crazy. 2 Mons to get 1 full restore out. Alright, we know that Surf KOs. Squad effective KOs. Here's Machamp. We go to Echo for the Earthquake. We click Wing Attack this time. Which should give us enough chip for Psychic to KO when Porter comes in. It does. Okay, so that was the one thing we messed up. Okay, and then this is Arcanine. And this is Reflect. It crit, which is fine. Back to Lantern for Surf. Which doesn't KO. We click Surf again. We click Surf again. Pidgeot comes out. This is where we go to Rocky. Because we resist all your moves. And I honestly... I'm gonna Rock Tomb. I just want to see what Air Slash does. It doesn't do much. But the case in point is, if I have to rely on Lantern, then we're fine. And we should also just heal Lantern right now. Instead of trying to play cutesy, let's just heal it. We have slowed Pidgeot down significantly. It doesn't KO though. Oh, that's funny. That's use mirror move. The other thing you could do with Lantern is give it choice specs to help secure some KOs, because the way we've been using it in this fight, it doesn't need to change moves. There's D-Dance, it doesn't matter, you're one shot. Too little, too late, Gary. I mean, Blue. That's crazy. Yeah, give it choice specs. Give Lantern choice specs in this fight. 100%. To guarantee those rolls don't happen. Very nice. Oh, as we're golden. We are golden, and we get the HM for rock climb. We can use HM for rock climb. I know I gave somebody that, but let me take that off of their moveset, unless... Who has rock climb on their moveset? But Champ does. I mean, we can give it that, but... Can it learn any of the other HMs? I don't think it can. It already has strength. It already has rock smash. The only one that I would want it to learn is cut, and that it can't learn it. So I guess you could give it a rock move. It's not really useful. You could give it Drain Punch, which sucks in this generation. No, you can't. It doesn't learn Drain Punch, actually. That's funny. What's my weakness? It's kind of grass Pokemon. I guess you could give it Poison Jab for grass. So I'm gonna say Poison Jab. That's kind of the hardest thing I've had to deal with is grass types. So I do like that option existing. I think that's the right call. Professor Oak wants to. You know, I know you have better anything to say, but anyway, your hard work, you should get a present. Something for your appreciation. Come say hi. No, I don't want to. Alright, we have repels. Oh, it's only been an hour. It's crazy. We have repels, we have healing items. Our Pokemon are healed. I'm not sure what if there's anything else like really important for us to do. But I'm sure there is. We're gonna need some levels. I'm fairly sure we're gonna need levels for red. We are only level. We have a level 50. I think maybe even a level 60. Go to Mount Silver. Well, we could go fight the League again for experience, but we honestly don't need to. I mean, we're just going to say hi to Red. I think they mean for you to use the League as a way to grind. To be fair. I also don't remember. I thought there was a way through this. Or not a way through this. I thought that there was a Pokemon Center out here. There is. I just hadn't got to it yet. And literally the only person here is this one lady. Like, I get why they put a Pokemon Center here, because they want you to be able to heal before you go up the mountain. but still. We are gonna need rock climb, aren't we? Actually, don't remember. Actually, yes, we do need it. So this does go to muscle over poison jam. Rock climb. Rock climb is only for red. And it's the one Pokemon on our team that we can afford to lose a move set on. It's crazy that they give you that so late. Those, I'm trying to think of the TMs, the HMs, the Johto. It's Whirlpool, Waterfall, Surf, Cut, Rock Smash, Strength. That's only 6. Is there 8 normally? Oh, we're on level. Hi, Moltres. Flash. There's 7. Guess they don't have a need for 8. Also, very much forgot the way to go, I guess. I do prefer not having to use HMs just because it allows you to build your team the way you want and not requires you to... Like, so many best teams, it's like each Pokemon has that one move on its moveset where it's like, we're just using this because we need something to go here. Because somebody's going to learn this move. So, that's that. Alright, who's going to benefit the most from the Expert Belt? Probably Echo. So everybody finally gets an item by the end of this journey. But yes, we only have to go up that waterfall if we want Moltres, which we don't. I thought we had to, but I'm misremembering how this works. Apparently. I have a repel on. Doesn't matter when they're 51, I guess. That's not the right way to go. It has to be. It has to be because there's Pokemon out here. Well, so much for us avoiding Pokemon with repels. We did not do well at that. Is anyone 51 or higher? I think Lantern is. Lantern's my highest level. So only the 51s are going to show up now. Which means effectively, I could hunt for Golbat if I wanted to right now. I don't think this is the right way. In fact, I know it's not the right way. Because that part is at the end of the cave, so we need to go down again. Is that repel really helping us? Like, is it really helping us? Alright, we're finally in the right spot. And there's an item in this rock right here. We might need revives. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna need for red, but we'll figure it out, I guess. I'll take all the items I can get. The one thing I do not like about Mount Silver is it's not really a puzzle. It's just meant to be annoying. You're just meant to run into into a bunch of Pokemon and not have a good time. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. And I don't want to do that. Oh, we really just went all the way around for a calcium. Since we've been having KO issues with Lantern, let's give Lantern that should help our KO issues. Doesn't matter, we have to go out this exit anyway. All right, this isn't red, right? Yeah, we still gotta go up here. This is very similar to me as Mount Coronet is in the Sinnoh games. Like, they feel exactly the same, which is kind of funny since they're in the same generation. I think we actually have to go up here. No. We need to go out that door and then we can do this. I got there. Look, I've not done this puzzle that much, so it is a bit of me trying to remember how we played this game. Alright, now we should be here at the top of Mount Silver. Alright. Alright, what's the lead? He leads Pikachu. I don't think there's any reality that I'm faster than him with Echo. You don't think that happens? Do I want to even try it? Not particularly. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be your job anyway, so let's just do it. All right, Red. Let's see what you got for me. I think I'm stupid underleveled for this. Notice Pikachu's 88, but isn't the rest of his team 80? Like, I'm half your level. Oh, and Hail. I forgot about Hail. That's super effective, and it doesn't even KO. He might full restore here. He's gonna just withdraw into Zard. Yeah, I am gonna be slower. Do I want to take the shot? I do. I did +1. I don't live that. I was just wondering if there was a reality in which I did live that. Alright, I'm gonna do agility. I don't think we live Dragon Pulse. I don't think we just live any of these hits. To be fair. No, I would have been slower. I do live it with Lantern. But man, are we so underleveled that it doesn't even matter what I do here. Like, there's no world where Alakazam should be slower. Alright, well, you can't go in at level 50 and expect to beat Red. That is a guarantee, but can we go in at level... I mean, we could try 55. I still think that's crazy underleveled for a bunch of 80 Pokemon. I think my low ball... Do I want to run Stone Edge? I think, yeah. Is that going to be better than me for me in the long run? I mean, there's no way you outspeed. I think we take the shot at you missing. I think it really just depends on like what level you get to. But I'm willing to try, I think 50. I'm willing to try 58. Actually, I'm just gonna go to 60. I'm just gonna say 60 and call it there. Not worth like picking off 1 or 2 levels here and there to try to do this fight. Like just get 60, call it a good square number. Should have plenty of levels to beat him at this point. The real problem, I think, is going to be it's gonna be the Venusaur, honestly. Also, we know Curse is literally useless in this fight. Because Charizard just comes in and wins. Charizard comes in and wins, or Blastoise comes in and wins, or even Venusaur comes in and wins, honestly. I mean, Charizard's the biggest threat there, but I can't replace Waterfall. And you have to have it, so there's no out there. Because Alakazam really should be able to beat Venusaur. In my mind. If not, Crobat can. Lantern is the easy 1v1 for Charizard. Muscle's the 1v1 for Snorlax. Rocky's the 1v1 for Pikachu. Although we should need to do some looking at the AI switching here. Because what we might find is that we can catch the Charizard switching in. And then we don't have to worry about Charizard at all. It's off the board. Alright, what's your team? Pikachu, Snorlax, Lapras, and then the starters. Okay. Lapras actually might be a bit tough, but we do have an answer. We have two different answers for it. And so we're not in the worst spot. But we need to look at the Pikachu AI. Because I think he'll always attack first turn. And if that's the case, and then he switches, oh, we just crit. Well, that was nice. We could catch him on the switch. We don't have Water Absorb. This is Lantern. Lantern has to be for Blastoise. And it doesn't even, we don't even get anywhere. Okay. Actually, I think we could have a potential just to win this with Alakazam. Oh, but I am behind a light screen already. Let's let Echo come in. Echo continues. Light screen is still up. Oh, I was stupid. I did that stupidly. I don't know what that was, but sure. Yeah. I needed to heal Alakazam. I needed to sack Crobat and just heal Alakazam. But the question is Pikachu AI. I mean, at 60, we just one-shot Pikachu regardless of what we do. The Yachi Berry might not be... And this also might be a good place for... I didn't want to switch to Lantern, because we know we just died of focus last 2 times. But we can go Crobat. Tank the Focus Blast. Flip into Alakazam on the turn for the heal. Alright, I think it's important to get Light Screen up first. Because even if I die here, it does allow Lantern to come back in. He's just not letting me get kills. Alright. I would like to have you for Charizard. My Venusaur answers are getting very limited though. My Charizard answers are also super limited. I mean, I think I just gotta let you go. Now we got Echo. Who should be able to beat Venusaur 1v1. I kind of want to fly, but I think with Chip, we should be enough to KO. Oh, we finally get a KO. It only took forever. Here's Lapras. I think Blizzard is just going to hit through Fly. It does not. Okay. So let's take as much damage as we can off the board. And we have to land cross chop. And when we are 20 under. Yeah, I don't think we win this at all. I mean, we got 3 kills, which is something. I have to get the agility boost. Because my only out right now is 28 to 17. We took 9. Is for this to outspeed water and kill. And it's the second highest Pokemon. Oh, I got a flinch. Yeah, that's crazy. 60 is not even high enough. What do you need? I mean, we got 3 Pokemon down by just adding 10 levels, which is kind of nuts. The thing is, Rocky doesn't need anything beyond the one shot. But we're gonna go 65 to see. I mean, he's 84. The Charizard at 84 is the big problem. I'd light screen first, but It's not bad that Echo's my only way to deal with Venusaur, and we're just using Alakazam for screens. That's not the worst thing in the world. We're asking Muscle to do a lot in this fight. Honestly. Because it's got to be able to beat Lapras and beat Snorlax and not take enough hit damage to get out of the fight. We're asking Crobat to do be utility. We're asking Lantern or for Alligator to be Charizard, which is proved to be super impossible right now. Honestly, his Pikachu is the easiest thing on the field. Because we just whop it. I mean, if I had an Occa Berry, that could be a way to use Rocky. But I think... because technically Yachi isn't super effective, so us doing the strategy of us doing a strategy of Yachi Berry doesn't really help us at all. Alright, you have to be able to beat Blastoise here. I think you do. You get it low enough. Alright, so our straight answer to Venusaur is Echo. And we just spam Wing Attack. We have Expert Belt, that's why we're doing a lot. Maybe the correct answer is Chesto. If I had, I don't think I have a Chesto Berry. But that feels like the right option for Venusaur. Let's run the Chesto. Not worry so much about the damage. Alright, here's Lapras. It's gonna be a Blizzard. I like keeping Echo alive, though. Dundee should 1v1 the Charizard. Should. I'm gonna pivot. Take a little chip on Lapras, go to Lantern. One, to try to tank as much as we can, but two, you do have Psychic. If there was a shot that not Muscle, but if there was a shot that Lantern could eat a hit and dish something back out, that would have been sick. Yeah, that's asking too much of Muscle to be able to beat Lapras and Snorlax. You did 100. Yeah. The Lapras is the big problem, honestly. So, how do we want to reinvigorate this? I think it's some item swapping. You don't really need the metal coat. We're not clicking that. Expert Belt's nice. Wise glasses never melt ice. To be fair, you should be one-clicking moves. I'm gonna give you the choice specs. Email Coin isn't helping us. Quick Claw is helpful as clutch in certain situations. That could be nice. We don't need Expert Belt on Rocky, though. I need a defensive item on Rocky. Thing is, I'm kind of out of uses. It's a super effective ice attack. Ground Steel is not weak to ice because Steel resists. I don't have a Chesto Berry to give to... So you guys are just gonna be stuck. The choice specs a good switch. Amulet coin's interesting. The only that definitely does not matter. So I can give you wise glasses in case we do attack. And we want to try it again. The thing is, the answer to Blastoise is not good. The answer to Blastoise isn't good. So I'm actually going to say Rock Tomb on Steelix, not Stone Edge. And my reasoning for why is if you get the roll on Pikachu, if you get the roll on Pikachu where he misses, then you're going to be at full health for Blastoise. And from there, Rock Tomb will slow it down enough, hopefully, that you can do some work with Alakazam, maybe. It will slow it down, so that's gonna be the good part. But I think if it hits Iron Tail, you're pretty bones. Unless Blizzard's a roll, it's not. See, here's the problem. It's like Blastoise is just... The ice coverage, the guaranteed hit, is annoying. And I'm kind of forced to sack Alakazam to attempt. I'm forced to sack Alakazam for a light screen. And that's all it gets out of its life. Your Echo is the answer for Venusaur. It's 2 wing attacks. We just have to tank the sleep. Tank the sleep, tank the sludge bomb, KO the Venusaur. And then it's Lapras, which again wants to go Blizzard. Maybe we don't sacrifice the Shuckle right away. The Lantern right away. Yeah, Lantern actually can do the Lapras fight too. The thing is, Body Slam's do in half. I mean, I am going to be able to get rid of Lapras, but I'm also going to be down Lantern too. And this should be Charizard. It's Snorlax. Love to get them wrong. Good read. We are faster than Snorlax, which is to be expected. We don't get the defense drop. I think we need that. We don't. They've been nice. All right, we cannot switch here. I don't know if Rock Climb does anything special, but Flare Blitz at least do recoil chip. And we get some hail chip. All right, so it's Dundee versus Venusaur and Charizard, which is 100% possible. We just have to hit agility, not get air slash flinched. $31 to $19 is 9. Nope. What is 31 to 19? It's 12. Is it 12? Yes, it's 12. So we live 1. Yeah, we have to be able just to one-shot here. I don't think we have it. It's Torrent. That's Torrent. It's Torrent and everything. So we're really close. We are really close to doing it. Honestly, for Alligator, just needs a level or 2. So we'll say 60. We'll do 66 on everything. That'll make the chip a little bit better. The best case scenario is getting Pikachu to miss. Because if Pikachu can miss the Iron Tail, we have a really good line. And I honestly think we can win at 65 if Pikachu misses Iron Tail, but we're asking a lot here. Alright, Pikachu dies. In comes Blastoise. Which we may live, but if we don't, that's fine. He clicks Focus Blast. That's interesting. He's still faster than Rocky. He should be clicking Blizzard now. Which will KO. It does not. So that one extra level actually makes Rocky just the GOAT. Blastoise is still faster than Rocky. That's what we need to note here. I'm not sure if Lantern's anywhere around 65. It's 105. We have a chance. I'm gonna make a save state here. Because I wanna try going to Lantern. We are faster with Lantern. I just want to see what the difference is. I think going to Lantern is the right call there, though. Every time. And I'm going to click Signal Beam. Oh, I'm Choice Specs. Forgot about that part. That's fine. Choice Specs is the right call, though. I'm going to click Signal Beam in case we get the Venusaur. So Blastoise is off the table. And we save Lantern for a sack later. We still have Alakazam. And Venusaur should be dead. The thing is, we're both going to full restore here, so let's just meet the full restore. He didn't full restore. That's kind of crazy. I would have expected it. Okay, Venusaur goes down. Not too much of an issue. And we can reduce the damage. Reduce the Blizzard turns by 1. By flying there. Lantern is not faster and it is not stronger. But we can go to Porter here. We can do the Reflect. We live on 1. Doesn't matter because Hail takes us out. The Reflects destroys Body Slam and now we can Thunderbolt. And Blizzard shouldn't kill. We'll put us extremely low. I don't think for alligator can kill from that range. I mean, we're trying it. It does not. All right, so we kind of threw there. We can load back to the lantern switch, which is absolutely right here. We don't get focus miss this time. There's your full restore to try to save Blastoise. We save you because we need you for... It's not because we can have a sack later. It's because we need you for... we need you for Lapras. So I'm going to use Echo, who can actually pretty well 1v1 the Venusaur, to take a couple hits. I'm a little concerned that if I heal, it's going to be Sleep Powder. Alright, we're going to fly, to dodge Sleep Powder, and to do as much damage as we can. Alright. Good job, Echo. You did what you needed to. Alright, do you heal Venusaur is the question. I think you only have one Bulbasaur. So we get the KO there. Lapras is back with a vengeance. We already healed Lantern, so we just wing attack for damage. I don't need Alakazam for anything necessarily. I'm trying to think. Do we? Is there any reason to save Alakazam? We've beat Venusaur, we beat Blastoise and Pikachu. So Charizard, Snorlax, Lapras left. None of which Porter wants to deal with. So Alakazam comes in to set up Reflect to hopefully tank a Blizzard better than I want. So maybe if we have to reset, we give Alakazam an Oranberry. That's the change. Because the Oranberry will give it an extra turn. The good part is one Reflect actually KOs Lapras. We're probably gonna win anyway. One Reflect guarantees the KO on Lapras. We still Thunderbolt. 4 Chippies. Crunch will KO. With the Hail, we've put Snorlax into cross chop range. And then it's Charizard comes in. But if Alakazam lives that turn, we do get Reflect up here. Again, I'm not sure which is better for me to click right now. This is 90. This is 80. So let's take the damage. Take the accurate damage. I don't think it's going to matter because we get one shot. And it's Charizard v for Alligator. And we win this fight because we click agility. I flinch. That is legitimately the only way he wins, is he flinches me. Now I'm kind of like banking on it missing. And he never has to click. I mean, he's got 2 shots all over the board. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. That's so mean. All right. Well, is the Reflect worth it? I think we might be able to get... I'm going to try it. We're going to give an Oranberry to Porter. And we'll take a look. That's so crazy that the only way we lost was he got flinched, and we got flinched. All right, Pikachu goes down. Blastoise comes in, cannot kill us. Actually, can with Focus Blast. So we had a really good run. Oh, yeah, but Porter's not gonna have the item. Yeah. And now we're back to this situation. Is there an out here, though? I mean, I think you have to just go down. But then I don't have an answer for for Lapras coming in. I just don't get an answer. You're playing around the hacks. Because now we have to deal with the body slams at full power. Which, if I'm being honest, we can't. We really can't take that full power. I mean, maybe now with a heal. Okay. But we're in the same... Yeah, so either way, we end up in the same boat, coming down to Charizard getting a 10% flinch. We come down to Charizard getting a 10% flinch. I don't think that kills now, honestly. Yeah, but Hail does. And it's not like Machamp's health matters. The only way Machamp helps us with Charizard is if it gets a quick Cloud Rock. So, the boat is... This is the boat. Every time is... We're playing for flinch. We're playing not to get flinch. Because we hit agility. We're in range, you're in range. Waterfall is... We're faster and in Torrent. Like that should KO. It doesn't. That's the crazy part. He doesn't even knock himself out. So it's not gonna matter. Unless it was a roll. It could be a roll. I mean, I could heal. That's the actual out. Is us just taking one final... Screw you heal. But now it doesn't work again because we're not in Torrent. Now we should be. So now we should be fine. Jeez. We're not. We're just not. No, I don't need to open a ROM. I want to load a save state. Oh, I saved it over the freaking thing. All right, so the answer was, well, Orin is useful on Porter to give it an extra turn, but the actual win is I need to put Dundee at 67. So this should be the answer, regardless of how it ends up. Then we've been on this fight for an hour. Red's hard, man, especially when you're trying to play underleveled. Like, we're on the precipice. Like, this is a perfect run. Perfect start to the run. We get Blastoise in. Focus Blast probably kills, let's be fair. Yes. So we need double miss, which we're asking for 2 10%, and that's not... Actually, that's 70. We're asking for 2 70% accurate moves to miss, which is a bit much, but still. Our answer is Light Screen. We live 1. So Orin doesn't actually matter. Orin's actually a bad play, it seems. Because all it's doing is allowing Blastoise us to stall out the damage. It's just giving a stall. And now we've like got a really bad run because Blastoise is still alive. Like, that's the problem right here. And I'm foregoing my chip damage. That's shitty. That's so bad. Dude, stop it. Stop cheating. How did we get on such a bad run? I'm resetting it. Like, it started so good and then went bad so fast. All right, so the idea is actually not to have Oranberry. You can have the Wise Glasses. Because if you somehow get to be able to attack, then it'll be useful, but you're probably not going to be able to. Alright, Pikachu. Don't care what you do, we kill you with Earthquake. If for some reason Focus Miss misses, we get a lowered speed. If not, it's a jump straight into Porter, who light screens, tries to go down with a hit. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt again. Okay, that just saves time, honestly. Venusaur comes in, we switch to Echo. Echo dodges Sleep Powder, we wing attack. We take the Sleep Powder. We wait for... Does it really matter if we're at full-ish health with Echo when we come out of this Venusaur fight? That's a good question. I don't think it does matter. I mean, we click and fly. solely for damage. Then we're playing Lantern to hope we don't get parried. But then we're at the point here, like, this is the problem. We're banking on Lapras not clicking Body Slam twice, and or not getting the para. We're not getting the para full para. Which is problematic for Snorlax, because there's no chip damage now. But again, Snorlax doesn't matter, because Muscle KOs you in 2 shots, regardless of what happens. And Muscle can eat 3 hits, so even if I would miss Cross Chop, we could stay alive long enough. And again, I reiterate, the Quick Claw only matters on the Charizard, because we hit it, or if Charizard misses, that's huge. We get a double proc. So Charizard is now 100% into range. 100% in range. The only thing is, we've just made Flare Blitz boosted. But it doesn't matter, because Dundee wins. We didn't even need the... Honestly, we could have just clicked Waterfall there. We could have honestly just clicked Waterfall there. And we would have won still. But, yeah. Again, beyond level, or like 70 is a good base level to go fight Red at. Like, that is what I would recommend on the lower side. But you can do it at 66 and 67 and still be fine with the right setup. It is just much easier when you get to the par. That is the kind of the cool thing about these, when you're playing a game and you know what the team is, because then you can build like what your team should, what levels you need to be for your teams and such. So I think that's a good idea. But you guys, it's part of the fun of like randomized Radical Red and Emerald Kaizo and stuff like that. Like, those are the things you can do. Man, remember remember Falkner and Bugsy, where we just, the first 4, was it the first 4 gyms? The first 3 gyms at least, where Onyx just wins. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, that's the best team for HeartGold SoulSilver. We've made some notes. Definitely the most note taken best team I've done. Because it's like, we got to mention that you only put Rock Climb on Machamp if you're fighting Red. We only use Cut. We swap Iron Tail with TMs to replace Cut after we're done using it. We have to have 2 additional Mons to the best team that aren't initial best team members to get the best team. I mean, I guess you don't really necessarily have to do that, but you are gonna have to like move or learn for Alligator at Blackthorn if you do. It's the only one with 2 trade evolutions, I believe, or 2 trade mons, I believe, for 2 in-game trades, I should say. There's obviously trade evolutions around. And again, you can overcome the level, the difficulty with Kadabra and Machoke if you just level up. Like, Alakazam is only 20 base speed faster and only 20 base speed, only 20 base special attack more, so it's kind of okay. Lantern is a huge proponent of this team. I didn't realize how much I would be using it until we got here to the end, but I think it's just good for Kanto. Yeah, but that's the team. I don't see any need for changes. I like Rock Tomb. I'm gonna also note that speed control is more important than damage most of the time. So this is the first best team with technically 8 Pokemon on it. Because you do have to have a Cutmon. Do you need a Cutmon? Do you need a Cutmon? Oh yeah, you do, because you can't. You can't use Onyx to cut. It's gotta be Steelix. Oh. How did we get Steelix? We might not be done with this best team. I might have just found a massive hole. Because then we'll have to figure out. I mean, Onyx I still think fits the team. I don't think that changes, to be fair. The typing difference is going to be a problem, but I don't think it really changes the team that much. You trade holding a metal coat. There's not an in-game trade for Onyx. But to be fair, let's think about Steelix's utility throughout the playthrough after the first couple of gyms. Is it really useful? Like, Morty, not particularly. Not particularly for Morty. Not particularly for Chuck. Not particularly for Jasmine. It's better that it's not a rock type, but how do we even beat? I mean, we do have Machamp for. We're gonna have Machoke, or yeah, for Jasmine. So it's not that. That's not a problem really either. It honestly might be better for price, considering we would have stab rock moves and also would be faster than Steelix. For Claire, it doesn't matter really. It a little bit matters, but again, our big problem with Claire was like leveling. If we're on level, she's not that much of a problem. But we don't have the dragon resist that we were using to fight Claire before, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult without the trades, but definitely can be done. And I guess the question becomes, when do you get a metal coat? I gotta find where metal coats are in metal coat location, HeartGold, SoulSilver. We looked this up. Oh. We get it from wild Pokemon. So Oh, we can't do it from the Pokeathlon Dome. So we get those two things. We would have to thief it specifically from Magnemite, Magneton, and Steelix. Which Magnemite is on the route outside of... Eckertique to the left. And the question is... See, Thief is in the Rocket HQ. I wonder if it can tell me what Pokemon learn Thief via level up. Mightyena and Bombardier. So you might have to wait for Rocket HQ, but you definitely can get there. Otherwise, I'm gonna see if Trick is a TM. There's Trick Room. Alright, I'm not seeing it there. Snatch and Thief are both Rocket HQ. Oh crap, I gotta set up Pokemon Christmas. I'll put that out for you guys real quick. My reminder just went off. So we'll put that up. Episode 2 is now on members only. So if you got a notification, that's cool. By the way, we're doing Pokemon Christmas right now. As a members only exclusive series, which you can get if you are a member of the YouTube channel or a subscriber on Twitch. Either way, it is there for you. That also means I'm gonna move your premiere to later tonight. Oh, the premiere's already started. That's interesting. It shouldn't be running, but fine. Episode 2, where you at? You just need to go unlisted. So episode 2 is out for both for you guys. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. We'll finish going over what we need to think about for the run. I don't think that's terrible to get Thief, because again, that would be a Steelix by... That'd be a Steelix by the time you fight Claire, which is the important part of getting Steelix. If you really even need it. And like through the league, let's see. Steelix doesn't really help us for... Steelix Onyx is probably even better for Will than Steelix is. Because of stat. I mean, either way, they're kind of the same. But the speed might be more beneficial. Koga Onyx would be more beneficial, although you wouldn't be worried about poison with Steelix, so there is that. Neither of them have a really good matchup into Bruno, and Steelix is better for Karen, but other than that, like, that's kind of it. It's kind of it. And then Lance, obviously, you want Steelix for that. But Onyx still could be pretty decent in most cases. So, I don't think that you necessarily need to have Steelix. I have not played the game with Onyx specifically, but yeah, Steelix definitely is a better option if you can use it. So now my question, we have to have something with Thief. What about, let me look at moves. I was gonna look at Trick. Trick is in this game. So what level do you learn Trick? Trick is 46. Okay. Mr. Mime learns Trick at 36. Shop It learns Trick at 50. Mime Jr. learns it at 36. And let me see where the Trick Move Tutor is. The Trick Move Tutor. I should type in HeartGold, SoulSilver. The Elemental Beams are in Blackthorn. The Frontier Front is when you get Trick. So, no, you honestly can't even get to be fair, you can get Trick early enough. So you could have a Steelix before you fight. I'm gonna see. Yes. You can access the area by going through Mount Mortar, but when you surf across the water. So you can. Yeah. So if you really want to, you could get a Steelix before you even so yeah, that's not even really that much of a problem. You can get Steelix before you even fight Morty if you want to, which I'm not sure if that's what I did or not, but I know I got it pretty early from when you could. So yeah, I think we're good here. Like, of course you are going to need somebody to trade with you, so that is part of the concern. But again, I will still say Onyx is the best member to fill that slot on the team, regardless of if you have Steelix or not. There are other things. That's the good thing about the best team. Even if you like have to use something that's not the best, like if you can't do one of the 3 trade evos, they're still good enough in their base forms to be usable in their places still. Like if you don't have a Steelix for the Dragon Gym, that's fine, you know. You have answers. Like you have plenty of, you have 5 mons you have 4 other mons to sack. You can sack it itself to get in where you need to get in. Like there's plenty of options to use the team. Same thing for like Koga in the Elite Four. Like it is better to have Steelix to avoid the poison, but Alakazam still will just wrecks that gym or that particular battle. So it doesn't really matter at all if they're fully evolved or not. And like you don't use Machamp like at all after you beat Whitney. Like you don't even need Onyx for Whitney. Like Machoke beats that. But you do, where you do need it is for Faulkner, and you do need it for Bugsy, because you don't have a good way to beat them at that point in time, unless you're gonna get your Zubat trained up enough to beat Bugsy. But Faulkner, you do not have a good answer to Faulkner without Onyx. So it is required. And it's gonna be useful the whole time. You are going to have a cut mon because you cannot teach cut to anything, but Steelix will take that job over. And it also works because you don't have a full team at that point in time. It's the same with the Surf Mon. You are not going to have a full team of 6 by the time you need to use your Surf Mon. And your Surf Mon is literally just to get you the encounter for Lantern. So it's a little different with cut because you do need cuts to progress through the forest. But yeah, beyond that, not so much. And then let me think about like Onyx and Kanto. Brock, you're not going to use it for Brock. You can. It's okay. It's good for... It would actually be better for Blaine. Misty doesn't matter. Surge doesn't matter. Erica doesn't matter. Sabrina, it's a little bit more helpful for Sabrina with Steelix, but again, that's not going to be your main way to beat Sabrina. And then Blue, I don't think we used it. It was our answer to Pidgeot, but you're going to have the same success with Onyx as your Steelix. So it honestly doesn't really matter to have it fully evolved or not. And the same for the final fight. Pikachu's going to kill it, but the whole thing Steelix does is deal with Pikachu, and that's all. And it will be able to do that as an Onyx, so you're fine. You are absolutely fine. So yeah, Onyx is still good enough, Machoke is still good enough, and Alakazam is still good enough, even if they're not fully evolved. But obviously fully evolve them if you can. If you can't, that's whatever, but cool. That is it for Best Team Heart Gold Soul Silver. Please let me know in the Discord server what else you guys want to see. What's the next series? Because I don't have anything planned, but I will try to figure that out in between all the things going on for the rest of this week and next week. So we should be live. I guess next week would be New Year's Eve, wouldn't it? Yeah, I do plan to stream next week too, so we should be good there. I probably notes for the rest of stuff as I will not be live tomorrow on Twitch. So that is a thing. And but I will be back on Friday. We may even get a stream on Saturday. But I'm going to do some asking around first before I do that. And we'll look at the plans because it looks like there's some stuff here. But maybe I could do an evening stream for you guys on Saturday. But yeah, that's Best Team Heart Gold Soul Silver. Please feel free to ask questions in the comments. Thank you guys for watching all the way through the series live. If you're looking for tips and stuff, hope you caught a bunch of the stuff here at the end, but also the little bits of information and knowledge that I am dropping throughout the series. It's really helpful to have this as a database to go back to look at stuff, so you're welcome to use it at any point in time. And yeah, that's the Best Team Heart Gold Soul Silver. You can let me know what you think in the comments below. You can leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more and to support us. You can also support us by becoming a member today and watching the Pokemon Christmas series that did just drop today. Literally, I just made it go live a couple minutes ago, so you should check out Pokemon Christmas. If you haven't, you're only 2 episodes in, so there's still plenty of time for you to get caught up. Here's the link to today's episode to watch it. If you're interested, you will have to become a member, so if you're willing to support us, that'd be great. But and that can be a member on here or a subscriber on Twitch, so either way works. But I'm going to be done talking, and I'm going to call it a day here. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy your holidays, and I will see you on Friday on the Twitch channel. Of course, there will be content still going up. So today's episode of Pokemon Christmas, obviously, and tomorrow's episode of Soul Link will still be up, so we'll see you for those. But otherwise, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, my name's Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always,